The Thursday Night General Assembly!
It's gonna be awesome.
My name's Daniel.
I'm Dallas.
This is Dallas, as he has just stated.
We're co-modding tonight.
We're co-modding tonight. Helping us out tonight we have Marianne. We also have Tara with helping out on Stack. And Caitlin, where art thou, Caitlin? You're probably back here. Hi, Caitlin. Is helping us out with minutes. Is it?
Somebody's doing time.
Caitlin's doing time. Sorry.
Okay.
Ryan is helping us out with minutes. Thank you.
Is everybody cool with this?
Yes.
Alright, we're set? All right,
Kosher,
cool.
y'all are cool with us running things? All right.
All right.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Thank y'all. Everybody, you know what? Come on. Come on in. We're family here. We're being close to being family. We're getting there every day.
Hang out with the
Fly like family.
Good evening, guys.
We're trying to not enhance that aspect of the family relationship. So, yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the hand signals.
We need to go over
Core values.
core values. All right.
Alright, so check hand signals, I forget those.
Can I take a picture?
Go for it.
Alright, so we, here at Occupy Austin, we have a couple of core values. We are nonpartisan. We don't support any political party. We are non-religious, and we'd like to keep it that way. We are non-violent and do not endorse nor condone any sort of violence, and we do not allow drugs and alcohol while you are with us. Personal lives excluded, but here, kind of try not to be high.
If you're going to be here, be clean.
I'm not, so nobody else should be either.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Dallas. Thank you. All right. So, step up, step back. What that is, say for example, if you guys see me standing up here talking just a bit too often, I may feel the need to step back so that way one of you can, go ahead, step up and say, hey, I'd like to try my hand at running things. It's not just a thing of where one person gets entrenched into one role over and over and over. We're all supposed to step up and step in where we can, So what if you don't really go, if it doesn't go that great the first time? Maybe the next time it'll go better. Keep trying. We're all here to learn. We're all here to grow.
We are all leaders and we're all followers, so anybody feel free to say whatever,
If you have expertise in something, say something. If you have a good idea, say something. Step up, step up. But if you're feeling the need, if you're feeling like, you're out there a bit too much, go ahead and step back. All right, now, hand signals. So instead of just yelling things out, we use hand signals. It goes all the way from hey to There's is in between. All right? Now, if you have a clarifying question, put up a C shape with your hand, like so. All right?
you should give an example.
Now, if you have a point of information, you have a clarifying question.
What's a clarifying question?
Sorry, a clarifying question is a short question. It's not meant to be a jumping off point for a side discussion or a discussion within the General Assembly.
So, say somebody is like, alright, we have a march tomorrow at 6, or whatever, and somebody else is like, oh wait, I didn't hear that. What time is that march? That's a clarifying question. That's perfectly acceptable.
Now, if you have something to contribute to the discussion, point of information. Once again, not a jumping off point for a discussion, whether it's within the group or off to the side, but a point of information. If you have a fact or something that is relevant to the discussion that can be added and would be of value, put this up and say something.
Or something that can completely contradict. Like, again, if somebody was like, okay, we have a march tomorrow at 6, put your finger up and be like, no, actually, it's at 7.
Oh.
And that's the
Dress
point
for
of
ice.
information.
Dress for ice.
All right, now, if things start to get a little out of hand, the process starts to kind of go a little crazy, start doing this. This point of process. This reels the discussion back in. All right, this lets the person know, hey, you're kind of getting away from what we're here for, kind of getting away from what we're talking about. Steers the discussion back in. All right, any other?
This one is time.
This one?
I know
All
there's
right.
one more.
So whenever someone is up talking, we generally have time limits. It can be 2 to 3 minutes depending on what's going on. When they start going past that, start doing this. It's not a thing of saying, get off the stage. It's a thing of saying, other people would like the chance to speak and say their piece, make their opinion heard or fact heard, whichever the case may be. Going ahead and start to bring it to a close.
Do we still have the respect the house thing? Is
Yeah,
that
that's a
still
good
a thing?
Yes, respect the house. When things start to get a little crazy, respect the house. All right? This is not a thing of saying, once again, it's not saying you need to shut up or you need to sit down. It's a thing of
It's calm down.
chill.
Chill
Chill.
the fuck out. That's what it is.
All right, and for all those at the back, if you're not able to hear, do this. Let people know that you can't hear. All right? Cool. Okay, any questions? Anyone? What's up?
This is public, right? We're in public space, right? Have you
Yes.
guys seen the new one yet? The M for movement.
Shoot, no, I haven't seen that one yet. That's awesome.
I like that. We should actually use that. Proposal.
All right. Any other clarifying questions, points of information? Nope. All right. Cool. Announcements. First on stack.
Amanda.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect to be
Step
first.
Let's go here.
So it's the same announcements I've been making like the last couple of GAs. January 14th at Zilker Park, we're having a tree planting event. We're working with Tree Folks, which is a nonprofit organization that allows people to volunteer to plant trees around the city. The volunteer hours are from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And basically I have about 32 people on my list, but I need 50. So if you're interested in helping, you need to come see me. Basically, all you have to do is just wear weather-appropriate clothes and wear closed-toed shoes, and they provide everything else for us. So, did you have a clear?
I'm sorry. What time was it?
9 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's at Zilker Park, and so the exact location is supposed to be on the Barton Springs fence. I was originally told the south side, but I'm thinking they actually might have meant the north side, so I'm still waiting to get that clarified, and I'll bring it back. And then also, January 29th at Hole in the Wall, we're having another benefit. Hopefully it'll be as successful as Rockupy. But this time it's featuring about 20-ish comedians. They're willing to give us their jokes for free in return for us, hopefully raising money. So it's at Hole in the Wall on Guadalupe, right by campus. I think it's like 25th or something.
27th.
Guadalupe, 27th in Guadalupe. It's 21 and over, and it's a $5 suggested donation to come in. We can't make you pay it, but we would like to see everybody, if you have it, pitch in $5. It starts at 9 p.m. and then it'll go until they're done, and then they'll put music on, and we can all drink beers and have fun. So that's the other announcement. I'm still looking for people to hopefully either take over or let me help them head up the fundraising for now. I'm going to step back and focus on AISD actions. So if you are interested in helping with that, let me know. The end. Any clarifying questions or points of information?
All right, Amanda. Thank you very much. Next on stack, Travis.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Yes, I'm Travis Gunn. I've been here since day one. I used to work the food table. Food table is down. If anybody knows anybody that can donate to the food table, I'm more than happy and willing to work a lot. Okay? I do not mind doing that. I have been a restaurant manager. No, not a problem. But if y'all know anybody that wants to donate, great. Because we don't have anything. We don't even have water. Water is very important. Sir.
Brian Harris has been working the food table for a little bit. You can talk to him, and he might know some folks who previously donated.
Brian? Okay.
Have you guys tried going to your food pantries to get food? Have you guys tried going to your food pantries trying to get food like Capital Bank America and all that?
Yeah.
Have you guys tried the one down Guadalupe? Right there by the campus? They were willing to get food out.
Okay. we'll talk after about getting more food out here because we don't have the food magnet anymore. I would like to be the food magnet. Unfortunately, our previous.
We do have a food magnet. It's Brian, and he's the guy you should talk to.
Okay, we'll talk later. Okay, and I'll be more than happy to get with him. Okay.
Actually, one point of information right here.
Hey, and
Yes.
I want to really express that it's serious that we have about 6 eggs and about 4 cans of green beans and maybe 3 or 4 bags of pinto beans and 1 bag of rice.
And nothing for breakfast.
Little odds and ends about every-
Nothing for breakfast.
Okay, no perishables.
I was told that RGA that Planet
One
Cave.
second. Are we cool here? All right. Once we got a clarifying question.
I heard that Planet Cave is like a food drop-off point.
Yes.
Who's going to get that food from Planet Caves?
Planet
I
K
pick it up.
Planet K themselves were collecting donations from every store and taking
But I'm saying, but
I don't mind
are we
helping
getting it to the kitchen?
any direction.
Yeah, then I
On
do
that.
some transport. I
Okay,
pick it
okay.
up, I help get it to the kitchen.
I will take
Okay.
it. I will take things on the
Jonathan's
bus.
in charge of
All right.
transport.
Any more questions or
Okay.
comments?
All right.
Any other questions or clarifying questions or points of information?
Let's see. That's it.
That's it. All right, Travis. Thank you.
Next on stack.
You're up.
I don't know whether this is really an announcement or not. You can see the black spot over here.
All right.
We had 2 incidents last night, and unfortunately some people that tried to stop the fight got CT'd, as well as one person that was fighting. The gentleman back here that painted the bathroom was like one of the people that was trying to put a stop to it, and wound up with a nice fat black eye and split lip. So it's what I went back to saying to all of y'all about us getting in between stuff. It doesn't help. It increased by way mass. We informed the officers at that time, the 2 people that were drunk causing the problems. They finally made the decision to arrest one of them. They left the other one here that was critically publicly intoxicated. They should have arrested him on site. I was woken up about 3 a.m. or maybe 4 to the smell of smoke. I thought maybe someone had fallen asleep with a lit cigarette and their bed was burning. I wake up to find 5-foot flames here in the center with the person that was publicly intoxicated that should have been relieved of this property by APD and was not. Him and 2 other gentlemen that I did not recognize, had not seen, but they had hot dogs and were having a weenie roast. So that says there's a need for food. But they're putting the blame on us that happened. And what has been happening is they're bitching about paying taxpayer money to watch us. And they're sitting inside, and they're going to barbecue my ass for saying this.
That's right.
Okay, because I know all these police officers. But they've been sitting inside, sleeping, doing whatever, and not out here on post. I talked to Acevedo. He's not. This is long. It really is, but it's very important. Would y'all like to extend this?
Very true.
Consider
Continue.
All right. So I got to talk to the chief for about 15 minutes. Him and his wife, very nice people, and they have jobs to do, but it's not the police department's decision to kick us off of here. All he can do is give his best advice and concerns to City Hall. It's up to them. I think we need to approach this and point out, and trust me, asses are going to roll because of what happened and where they've been at nighttime.
No.
They haven't been out here, guys. It's why all the crap happens. When the police officers are out here, there's no trouble. When they go inside, that's when the party kicks off. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. Well, that's what's been happening. If we don't lift the blame of this off of us by pointing out that fact to City Hall, they're going to have a meeting over this. If we all don't go and say, look, you've been paying taxpayer money, and the guys ain't been doing their jobs. We're not supposed to control people. We're not allowed to lay a hand on any one of us. No matter if you're in a fight with someone, If you grab a hold of a person, that is assault. And a gentleman found out last night that wasn't part of the problem because he tried to restrain someone. He was the first one that went to jail. We got to go in there and show and beg for mercy in a little manner. If we want to keep the 24-hour occupation going, they will let us stay here in the daytime, keep the tents, and occupy. Anyone that wants to come in here and be here, they're going to allow that. But they're going to try to put a stop of it after sunset. So, well, I was also told that in lieu of what has happened, they are seriously going to bring out caseworkers to talk to all the people on the stairs to try to help them with housing, mental issues, and stuff. So a little bit of good is going to come of that. But I think we still need to keep the 24-hour occupation going regardless. Woo! I mean, I think we do. If we're gone at nighttime, it's just not occupied. It's not. We need to make a statement 24 hours a day, 7 days a week of us being here, whether it's homeless people or it's people that live in homes. It shows a good face for us that we're determined. They promised at least 48 hours notice. They're not just going to come in here and kick everybody's ass and be nasty. They'll come ask us to leave. So that'll be something we have to address together at that time, whether we're going to succumb to that or whether we're going to stand and say no. But I think we really need to go in there and hit City Hall where they ain't been doing their jobs. And they're all great people. They're good officers. But they were relaxed and they let this happen. I think the blame is 50-50. At least. Maybe a little bit more 60 because they got the power. Any one of you, if you see them and they're around you, you're not going to do something. But when they walk off, you'll be prone to do so. Thanks, guys.
Clarifying question.
Thank you.
Michelle?
Michelle?
Oh, you answered it. Thank you.
All right. Point of information from Justin.
Let me add on to what Pops was saying last night. Now, I don't have to be here, but I'm here because of Occupy and because of all of you. We're all in the same boat here with the city. Everybody last night stood up in solidarity against this guy last night because he wasn't for Occupy. And he doesn't care if this gets lost and wrecked. He's not here no more. We don't want him back. We need to stand in stronger solidarity like we've been talking, guys. I was going to make an announcement that after the GA, I'm going to come to some of you. I'm going to want your phone numbers to get you guys out here, call you at 3 o'clock in the morning when things like this go down. I want you guys out here with us to stand in solidarity against the troublemakers and anything that opposes Occupy. So, please, I mean, just let's stick together. And if they're going to evict us, they're going to come strong. They're going to come in riot gear, and they're not going to be nice. They're going to get pepper spray. They're going to bring out 4-foot batons. They're going to bring shields. People are going to get hurt, and people are going to go to jail. So, if you're down for it, be out here. If you're not, stand across the street. Get people's stuff out here so it doesn't get confiscated and doused in pepper spray. I went through this 3 times in Denver to Occupy up there. It's nothing nice. It's nothing pleasant. If you have warrants or whatever, cross the street. Get your phones out, put them on live stream, put them on YouTube. We got to get the media out here and show them what kind of people they are and what kind of people we are. Let's lead by example.
Thank you, Justin. You're welcome.
I have a really quick point of information. The media team is already working on a press release about this incident last night, and we are saying that it was not Occupy related. It was people that were not involved with Occupy that did this, and that we are saying shame on them for doing this. So we have a draft of that press release that we will be releasing hopefully tonight.
I actually have clarified
Thank
question
you.
too,
Sure.
because it's good for me to step out for a second.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not really sure. But does anybody know when the thing is that they're supposed to bring this up at City Hall? Like, is that
I don't know if
council
that's-
meeting?
I don't know.
For this?
I don't know if we know that information yet, but we can find out.
We certainly need to know.
Yeah.
I'm going to have tomorrow.
All right. Point of information.
If you want us to be here 24/7, why can't we find a spot where there's enough room for everybody to sleep 24/7?
We're working on it.
Why can't we finally agree on that? I'm really frustrated.
We've got a group that
I know we've got a group. We've been talking about it for weeks.
No.
Yeah.
This is a...
Yeah.
I'm
gotta
really
fight for
frustrated.
the right to sleep on the grass again.
Yeah.
You gotta fight for something again.
Let's
not
be
just
serious.
stay outside,
Sorry.
not doing it.
Sorry, I'm
Okay,
frustrated.
facilitators call it the point of process.
Point of process
It is point of
Yeah.
process. So, I mean, that's a little more than just a point of information.
I'm
Not
just
not
frustrated
to
about it.
not to
Hearing
do that
yourself,
to you, but
everyone
yeah.
might
You
frustrate.
want
Yeah,
solidarity.
we can't address it.
I know.
All right.
something to happen
Now the clarifying question, points of information. All right. Cool.
Okay, so tomorrow is our anniversary party. So everyone will be here at 6 p.m. We have Austin's almost finished with the video montage of everything we've done since October 6th. We have this really cheesy like award ceremony. It's gonna be like it's all in jest. It's all good fun. We're gonna have a big birthday cake out here. Some people are baking some cupcakes. We have some music planned. Most of it's not live because we're not sure what's going on with electricity. But also Saturday, there's going to be like meditation mobs here and yoga. We're also going to be joining in on a big dance party march with whatever you want to bring that's Occupy related, signs or canvas type structures that you want to bring on the march. The theme is strictly business. They want you to dress up in like business wear. Think like 1%. This is not an Occupy march. It's put on by some guys from Vancouver. They're radio DJs. There's gonna be a bunch of people with bikes and FM radios. Everyone will be tuned into the same radio station, and we're marching park to park to park to park, and having like dance parties the entire way. That's Saturday night. We're doing stuff Friday night and Saturday night. There's 1,000 people attending that event Saturday night on Facebook. The location will not be announced till the day before. So come tomorrow to find out where the location for the Saturday night march is. Is there any questions?
Thank you,
I
Claire.
heard they did cancel the ban, but we do have power like around 6 from this tree to run the cable around here. So we do have some kind of power if we need it.
Electricity.
We're working on trying to just get like speakers and like laptop or iPod music out, so we do have music, but I didn't feel comfortable asking bands to come if I didn't know if they would have
But if you have
power,
a guitar or an instrument or anything, bring
anybody
it
can
and
come
play.
and do acoustic.
Are you still looking for teach-ins for Saturday?
Yes.
Okay, facilitation.
We're just not exactly sure of where we are going to be Saturday morning.
Okay.
Because we don't know what's going to happen Friday night. That's all I'm going to say.
Claire.
As I've shared over the last few days, I've talked with some street musicians. I don't know if they'll show up or not, but I got 4 or 5 of them. They're interested in coming out tomorrow. What time? I don't know. If they show up, they'll show up. Guitarist and saxophone player. Let's see what happens. So.
Also, you guys, I have like 10 Occupy signs at a sign making party, but we really need new signs. Everyone bring a sign out. We're going to bring it back old school and stand on the side of the fucking road and hold our signs
That's
for
right.
a while. And,
Yeah, we've been working
We
on
need
some
new
of that. I've been
signs.
working on some ideas for that.
Yeah.
And I think we should try to like do some more transcendent stuff. Something that's going to attract people with honey instead of vinegar. That's what I suggest. Let's make ourselves look better.
Awesome. Maybe
Try it
someone
out.
can make some signs about the current situation with APD. That would be great. If anyone has a posted word.
Thanks,
More
Claire.
Information or clarifying questions?
Right.
Next on deck.
Hi y'all, you're gonna see me a couple times tonight. This is just an announcement. I have a group unassociated with Occupy Austin called the Austin Art Nerds. We get together about once a month just to make art together, sort of like a sewing circle but all mediums. However, at our next meeting, which is again, this is in a private house, we're gonna be making tiny tents. This was started in Boston, where they make cloth or paper tents and leave them as a guerrilla art installation in a location owned by the 1%, the banks, corrupt government, etc. So if it's January 22nd at a private home, if you want to help make private tiny tents, please see me after the General Assembly because I'm tweeting throughout if you want to find out about this event.
Clarifying question, information.
Is that something that the Art Liberation started working on? Not yet. No, not yet.
We've been in touch with the Art Liberation Front. They're certainly welcome to join. This is a solidarity action with Occupy Austin, but not part of the Art Liberation Front.
Any others? Yes, no? Next on set.
Jonathan Cronin.
Good evening. 9 o'clock at Awesome Java. The Martin Luther King Working Group will be meeting to discuss how and if there's going to be an Occupy Awesome presence there for the annual community march, which is going to be starting at 9 o'clock at the MLK statue on UT campus, January 16th, followed by a march to the Capitol for a short program, gospel music, and then another march to Houston-Tillotson for things that will go on until 2 or 3 o'clock over there in the community. I was at the UTGA at 5 this evening to see what they're planning, and they're after that march gets to Houston-Tillotson, they're going to go to Keeling Park, which is a couple blocks north off of Rosewood Avenue, and have an education forum to talk about spending cuts on higher education, the quadrupling of tuition in the past several years, and so on and so forth, and I guess fully discussing Dr. King's legacy. So if you're interested in fleshing out ideas how Occupy Austin can be in support and participate in those events in solidarity, not to hijack it, but to be building goodwill with the community, join us over at the Austin Job at 9 o'clock, and hopefully we can flesh out some ideas for a proposal to bring before the GA. Any questions?
Final questions, points of information, anyone? No? Thank you.
All right.
Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick reminder about the End Homelessness Working Group. We are going to meet Tuesday at 6 o'clock. The plan right now is to meet on the steps. Depending on what happens over the weekend, we may have to meet somewhere else. We talked about the possibility of the fire tower, but we'll keep everybody posted if there is a change. That's it.
Any final questions, points of information? Thank you.
Justin.
I already said what I was going to say.
Pops.
Pops.
Mine's an announcement on a proposal that I'm going to make in about, I would say about another 3 GAs, so everybody gets a good time to think about it.
Pops, come on.
I was smoking, that's why I didn't want to. It's concerning, we went over some things in the GA 3 times ago about bringing more solidarity to us, and our biggest fight seems to be about money. So I thought, I was sitting in a church and I see the little envelopes, and in the church, when you donate money, it has all the listings of the different programs that they have. Nursery, food fundings, straight to the church, building and everything. And I would like to make an envelope and put it our donation, and on our WePay account, give them the same slots. And that way, we do what the crowd wants us to do with the money. They give it to us for a certain reason out of their heart, and if they're able to write it down on there or choose a selection, I think it'll stop the fighting. If you got $10,000 and bail people out of jail and you got 200 in food, that tells you what the most concern is about.
Hell yeah.
And I don't think anybody would be able to fight.
I'd like to add to that.
I'm gonna wait. It's not a proposal now. Like I said, anything of this importance, I think we should announce it at least 4 GAs, what you plan on making a proposal for. So I would like us to stick to that method. That way you know your ass better be there or you're not gonna be heard on that date. Thanks.
I'd like to add a little something to that.
Thank you. That's awesome.
I don't know how to do it.
I love it.
Talk to Pops after.
Yeah, I know Cedric, also finance is working on that, and they've just become a new team and within a week. So let's see what they get, and maybe that will solve all the problems.
Well, you can currently already earmark funds for what you want it for.
Yeah, shit right there. Right?
We'll make a campaign for money for the IT group. The money is earmarked for IT only.
Right,
so it's already in place. Just envelopes, envelopes.
Yeah, that's
Needs
good.
to be more organized
Just
about
that
the
way
money.
the money's
Even
spent
with
like
WePay, you
people
can't
want done.
categorize what it's for when you
It
donate.
needs to be more organized.
Maybe we can figure out something for that.
Quick, I'd just like to add to that. I thought it was a wonderful idea.
Pops, one quick
I heard we should do it,
About
guys.
the
Why
measuring
does he
marks
get
and
cut
the
off?
donations, I think it's a great idea. Not only they when you do that, we can actually then begin, if there's some parts of the fund that are lacking, that some people we can make suggestions, say, actually, what we really need is some of this or some of that, so that it gets spread around.
A friendly amendment of my own.
Or whatever it is we need. That's all I was pointing at.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
Also, when we do that money like that, we can't be selfish. If we got $10,000 in food and there's only $500 in bail people out, we need to take care of our brothers and sisters.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You need to look at them and go, here, without them even asking, go, we have that extra money.
That's right.
Here it is. Take it, use it.
This is
And
the
that's for
important shit
anything,
we
materials or
talking about
whatever.
right now.
But
They're
Pops.
sacrificing themselves for jail because they've been staying in jail and people have been abandoned in jail.
Thank you.
right now.
All right.
I agree.
Yeah, if anybody has any other
like I speak at
questions
GA all
or
the time.
points that they would like to add, you can actually probably find Pops after the GA. Pops, is that cool? All right. Pops at the GA.
Hi, so on Saturday at 11, I'm going to be doing 108 sun salutations. Just so y'all know, this is what one sun salutation is.
Awesome.
I do this with my kids every morning.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing 108 of those in a row.
Ouch.
I am asking anybody who would like to join me to do so. 108 sun salutations in the yogic tradition is a way to celebrate an anniversary or an important milestone. We're going to be celebrating 3 months of the occupation. So I'm asking anybody that wants to come down here at 11, either to help me count. I'm going to have inspirational readings for people to read. I'm asking for people to play music as I'm doing this. I may end up being the only one. If you want to do 108 sun salutations with me, you are all more than welcome. I'm willing to show anybody who wants to how to do them. See you there.
Thank you.
Saturday at 11, 12:30 probably. It'll take about 2 hours.
I can count.
Any other clarifying questions, points of information? We're good? All right, Zero, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Next.
That's it for announcements.
I can
Okay,
count.
thank you all. Thank you all for keeping us up to date on that. Now we have Report Vex.
Hi, it's me again. I am the Twitter magnet. As you know, we are under some threat. Hi everyone, I am the Occupy Austin Twitter magnet. That means I am one of the main people that tweets on @OccupyAustin on
What's your
Twitter.
name?
Kit O'Connell.
Hey, Kit. What's up?
We currently have about 7,325 followers. We are going to get the word out on anything that is happening. I've distributed my phone number so people will call me as soon as things start going down. That way I can personally come down here or get on live stream or coordinate as appropriate. Now, Saturday here at 5 p.m., I'm going to be teaching a basic Twitter class. That will teach you using anything including just a regular phone with text messages, how you can send tweets and how you can get updates from Occupy Austin. But really quick, I want to tell you how to get those updates even without a Twitter account with a text message. This will get text messages to your phone. All you have to do is send a text message to 40404, 40404, and the text message has to be follow, space, and then all one word, Occupy Austin. At that point, you'll start getting text messages. If it gets annoying, just send stop Occupy Austin. So that's follow Occupy Austin to 40404. If you do that, you don't need a Twitter account, but you will get updates from us throughout the next days. Thank you.
Any clarifying questions, points of information from anyone? No? No? All right. Good. Thank you.
Jonathan Cronin.
This will be quick because I actually did my report back in the announcement, but I did leave out some details. Also tonight at 9 o'clock, we're going to talk about January 17th, that being the 4-month mark for Occupy Wall Street as a broader national movement. So we'll talk about ideas for solidarity actions and how we can think of some ideas to bring back before the GA. Also on January 17th up in DC, they're planning Occupy Congress. I don't know the momentum about that at the moment right now, but you know, I'll get a temperature check on that stuff. So again, 9 o'clock, Austin Java. Let's organize, mobilize. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next up.
Michelle.
Hi, I'm doing a report back from Austin Art Liberation Front. We had our meeting on Tuesday. The campaigns we're currently working on are, for those of you who don't know what it is, it's the Prankster and Creative Activist Group. We do art, we love art, street art, performance art, all that type of stuff, but with an activist message. We are working on the Bank Action Day, which is January 21st. We're going to be very heavily involved with that. There's talks of being involved in Eeyore's birthday in April. So we're looking at the possibilities of Radical Carnival.
My mom knows all this.
So tent monsters and all of that. We have a movie night coming up that's going to be at a private residence, so you'll have to talk to us personally if you want to get in on it. We'll be showing Thank You for Smoking. It'll also be another sign making night, basically. And we have a meeting next Thursday, not this Thursday, not tonight, but next Thursday at Austin Java about Bank Action Day and what we're doing in regards to Bank Action Day. So if you're interested in that, our next meeting, the regular meeting, is Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, Austin Java, Austin Art Liberation Front. Yes, and then I had a quick announcement I forgot to make from the Info Scribes. There's a lot of meetings being planned on Tuesdays right now. You guys are going to kill your own attendance. Please spread your meetings out. There's no meetings really happening on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So please, if you have a group and you want to start meeting, stop putting your meetings on Tuesdays. There are too many meetings on Tuesdays. And Mondays. Too many on Mondays, too.
I was a little confused about when the next ALF meetings were.
Tuesday, 9 o'clock.
Tuesday, 9 o'clock at Austin Java?
Yeah, the specific one for Bank Action Day will be next Thursday. That is a special meeting.
What time is that?
That's also at 9.
Clarifying questions, points of information. Anybody know?
All right, I'm out of here.
All right, thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Michelle.
What's up?
I'm on his back.
All right, so one more announcement, or actually, this will be a
It's
report
both.
back.
It's both. I forgot. Yeah. All right. Quick announcement. I'm gonna start an Occupy South by Southwest working group. So if you want to get with me and talk to me about that, come talk to me. I have no idea what to do, but I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of people together and we'll figure it out. Next is facilitation. If you want to be up here like these cool guys, we're gonna have 2 teach-ins this weekend. One on Saturday during our big day of action, and then one on Sunday night at 7:30. So come learn how to be a facilitator. It's lots of fun.
Thank you, Marianne. Oh, yeah. All right. Next, we have a proposal for kids.
Hey guys, hey, I'm stepping up here. Oh, put this back here.
Wait, you have to introduce the hand signals.
Hand signals, all right.
Power wash tonight.
Okay, before we go ahead and get you started, yeah. Okay.
We have a couple of different hand signals for this. And we also
Sorry, can't hear you over the motorcycle.
We also use the same hand signals as before, but there are a few additions for the proposal section. You've got concerns, which are, I'm not exactly sure how to describe a concern. It's pretty self-explanatory.
It's an opinion. It's
Something that kind of rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah.
Concern.
What this guy said. You've got friendly amendments, which are, you know, if you hear a proposal and you're like, oh, well, I think, you know, I could help address a concern or make this better, introduce a friendly amendment.
Something that adds to the amendment. Proposal, sorry.
concerns. You also have blocks.
All right, now, the block. Not to be used lightly. Okay, this means that something is about to go down that will make you turn around and leave the movement. All right, this is not something that you put up when you say, oh, you know, I don't like what you're saying. You know, if you disagree with them, you know, but it's something that's not going to make you move away. Do not do this.
Yeah, the block is basically a fuck that I'm moving.
maybe in not so many words, but yes. This is a serious thing. All right, remember, before you do this, make sure that you've done this.
So what if you go like this for less serious?
Like concerns, what's information in this.
Have to explain it all again?
Yes.
No? Yes, no?
No. All right, so proposals. The way that this discussion is going to flow. Kit, for example, will stand up and speak his proposal and let everybody know what's happening. Once he is done saying what his proposal is, then we will open up the floor to concerns and then friendly amendments. And then if you happen to have any issues with it, you can throw up your blocks. But what we'll do is we'll do a temperature check to see, if people want to continue the discussion, if there is discussion to be continued. If they're okay with getting consensus, whether it's up or down. There's no middle with consensus, it's up or down. And actually you can also abstain too if you prefer. Or if there's a little too much discussion for this evening, we can take it and table the discussion, which means that at the next GA, Kit would have the option of bringing the discussion back, whether he would just want to continue the discussion or if he has new information that is related to that proposal. All right. Questions, concerns before we get this started?
This just in, we had a late announcement from Colin.
I got a call from a guy that I met over at Awesome Job.
Can't hear you.
I got a call the other day, or today, from a guy I met over at Awesome Job the other day, and he said that someone got arrested here last night. He had a previous CT. He got CT'd again. He just wants to know if there's anyone dealing with that. Let's see. Let me get his name real quick. Doug Reeves. Apparently he was doing.
that did the bonfire though.
No, that's not the same guy.
So I don't know anything about this guy. He's at. Okay. Well, I don't know anything about that.
All right.
I was just told to report it so that way it's just taken care of.
Okay, actually, we'll probably end up getting with you after the GA. Is that cool?
That's fine.
All right, thank you, Colin.
All right, now,
proposal
from Kit O'Connell.
Hi, okay, just a sec, I'm putting that announcement out there. All right, before I say this, I would just like to get a temperature check. I've already spoken twice tonight. I would like to step back if people are sick of hearing from me, but can I just see a show of hands if you're okay with me making this proposal?
It's your proposal, man, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. The proposal is about the Occupy Nigeria movement. As you know, global uprisings are happening all over. Japan is in the streets. Nigeria has recently entered the streets, and many of them are specifically referring to themselves as Occupy Nigeria. Now, Nigeria produces more oil than anywhere else in Africa, but because they don't have the capability to process it, they import most of it. They had a fuel subsidy until recently, which was lifted overnight. What this means practically is that most people there make about $1 a day. $1 will now, after the lifting of the fuel subsidy, buy you about a quarter gallon of gasoline. So imagine what that would be like if you had to get to work on that, if you had been depending on your car. So I feel like if we can consent that we are in solidarity with the peaceful protesters of Nigeria, that is our first step in reaching out to them towards making solidarity actions. So I would like to propose that we consent to the following short statement. Occupy Austin is in solidarity with the peaceful protesters of Nigeria. Occupy Nigeria, occupy Austin, occupy everywhere.
Everywhere.
Thank you. Okay, any concerns?
Questions, comments, concerns, anything?
No? All right. Any friendly amendments? 9?
You ready to consent?
All right. I don't see this happening from anyone. I'll take it that's the appropriate time. How do y'all feel about consenting to this?
Yes.
Okay, so it sounds like a lot of people want to move to consensus. Anybody tabling it? No? All right. So, hands up, hands down. How do y'all feel about this? Consent to it if you like it. I believe that is exceeding 75%.
Thank you.
Yeah. Proposal passes.
job.
All right.
You did.
Good. Thank you. Okay.
Next.
Next up we have Peaches. No. All right. So, I guess there's a bit of a elephant in the room here tonight with some of the discussions that with the events of last night. So, we're gonna go ahead and move the GA in that direction, and
we're opening a special topic.
Yeah, opening a special topic on the events of last night. As far as the stack goes, Peaches is on stack to talk about that. Peaches, where art thou?
I have a question.
Hi, Peaches.
Wait, did you open a stack to talk about that?
Actually, she's on here just to talk.
Oh, okay.
She's way ahead of us.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got it. Actually, clarifying question.
Yeah, is this specifically about the tree burning, or is this separate? Or I'm asking, are we going to address the possibility of eviction as well, or is this
It's the
combined?
events of last night, including the imminent eviction at this point, given that it's a result of last night. It's pretty fucking huge. So
I'm open to adding that to the stack or adding a second stack. You know what? Since Peaches is already on stack to talk, let's go ahead.
People ahead of me.
No, actually, you're the first one. We're actually probably going to open up. We're going to open another stack since people are going to want to talk about this. So
anybody that has anything relevant to contribute? And Marianne.
Actually, before we do that,
Sorry.
What's up, man?
I was trying to get the person behind me.
Okay. All right. So Jared's going to be making the rounds on this one, Peaches, if you do not mind.
Really quickly, I kind of had an idea. I don't know.
Well, actually, you know what? Go ahead. Get on the stack.
Well,
real quick.
no, but it's not talking about my specific idea. It's how to organize the conversation specifically, not me talking about my ideas, but.
Okay.
Well, I just wanted to ask, I don't know, I just feel like whenever we talk about this, we hear a lot of different possibilities of ideas, and I feel like it would be good to write them down, and then write down the pros and cons of each, or whatever, just so that people are heard and we have it written. And because every time we bring this up, people talk about a lot of different ideas that we have, which are all good, but they need to be talked about in depth. And I feel like if we just let